Today we're going to be breaking down the editing style in SoFaygo's new video called Yay. Here's the style.
Wake up, get cake, I work no breaks. I click slide. I just got me a check, I've been shopping all day.
I'm a huge fan of the style. It just feels like homemade, vintage, kind of fun. I'll have the editors and directors linked down in the description. Definitely go show support. They absolutely killed this video. As well as if you want to follow along or want the free editing pack, I'll also have that linked in the description. So in Premiere Pro, I have like 11-second snippet of the song.
Wake up, get cake, I work no breaks. I click slide. I just got me a check, I've been shopping all day.
So I started off the edit by making a bunch of markers on spots that I wanted to cut. With this editing style, it's like really important to have like good flow and just like be transitioning between clips a lot and keep it more like energetic, especially with the song. So I went through and made markers, just kind of like a rough idea of where I wanted to cut. So I knew when I was like selecting clips, like where to put them, kind of like based on the length. After that, I just took clips from the music video and kind of placed them in order. It took a little bit to find like the flow and what I wanted. And with this style, it's really important to like nail the cut. So I spent a decent amount of time cutting. And if you notice, I have the clips stacking on top of each other because I do plan on going through, having some split screens, having clips kind of overlap. After I had a pretty good idea of what the cut was going to actually look like, I started implementing like these jitter kind of cuts, basically cutting your footage, duplicating like a few frames of it, and then just stacking it throughout, and it looks like this. And some of them can be as simple as just a few frames, like this one.
Wake up, get cake, I work no breaks. I click slide.
And then along with those jitters, I just took scenes that looked cool in my opinion, made them last like 2 frames and kind of had them back to back to back to back. So a total of 8 frames, but it's switching scenes every 2 frames. And that looks something like this. It's all these really small things that add energy and flow to your edit and also kind of like show the viewer what's going on in the video, even if it's just for a few frames. And then here's the cut with the stutters, the frames, everything besides the pack and like the split screen effects that I'm gonna be doing in a second.
Wake up, get cake, I work no breaks. I click slide. I just got me a check, I've been shopping all day.
So it already has a decent amount of energy, but when adding the split screens, some of the overlays and stuff, it's gonna really help like tie the effects together. So first off, I dragged in this face tracking overlay that I have that's already animated and basically just keyframe the position and scale to follow Faygo's face every few frames. And then it looks something like this. And then I brought on that iPhone overlay and the digital cam with tint preset.
Wake up, get cake.
All this stuff's gonna be in the free pack, so if you haven't already got it, go ahead and download it. And then I went through and added a bunch of different assets from the pack itself. I included a lot of different overlays, that way you guys can get creative with the style effects. I used this double iPhone overlay as like kind of like a split screen, duplicated the original clip and rotated it at 90 degrees so it looks like this. And then once I went through and added all the overlays, everything together looks like this.
Wake up, get cake, I work no breaks. I click slide. I just got me a check, I've been shopping all day.
I really like this aesthetic, and obviously it's always better to do the actual analog version and actually have a digital camera or screen record your iPhone as you're recording a video, or even have the video playing and then record your screen. These are basically the things that I did to create this pack, but if you don't feel like doing that, the pack is in the description. It's 100% free. Go download it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.